Hey guys, this is FixerMed. Welcome back to my high-yield anatomy review series for the USMLE Step 1, NBME CBSE, and NBME CAS examinations. In this series, I will be covering a broad overview of the discipline of anatomy across various organ blocks for these examinations. This will be part 32 of my multi-part video series of doing so. Without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started on today's content. Today, I'd like to open up the presentation by covering the nerve supply of the liver and gallbladder. So sensory innervation of the liver is facilitated by the right phrenic nerve, C3-C5, with potential radiation of pain to the right shoulder. Parasympathetic innervation is provided by the vagus nerves, CNX, which traverse the celiac plexuses around supplying arteries to reach the liver. Preganglionic fibers synapse on cells of the juxtamural plexuses in the hilum of the liver, while postganglionic fibers supply organs. Sympathetic fibers from preganglionic neurons of the T5-T9 segments, IIML, travel through the sympathetic trunk to form the greater splanchnic nerves, contributing to the celiac plexus where postganglionic neurons reside. Branches of the celiac plexus encircle branches of the celiac artery to reach the liver. Alright, moving on. Alright, next topic, portal hypertension. This is a prevalent clinical condition which underscores the importance of recalling the list of portal systemic anastomoses. Enlargement of these connections often coincides with congestive enlargement of the spleen. In the treatment of portal hypertension, a portocaval shunt may involve an anastomosis of the splenic vein to the left renal vein following splenectomy. Alright, moving on to the next slide. Alright, next topic, portocaval anastomosis. Obstruction to flow within the portal system, known as portal hypertension, can lead to retrograde blood flow due to the absence of valves, utilizing anastomoses to reach the caval system. Key sites for these anastomoses encompass the esophageal veins, thoracoepigastric veins, and rectal veins. Dilatation of these vessels may manifest as esophageal varices, a caput medusae, and internal hemorrhoids. Alright, now that we have covered all of the content for today, let's look at some NBME-style multiple-choice questions to test your knowledge. Which nerve provides sensory innervation to the liver, potentially leading to pain radiating to the right shoulder? A. Left phrenic nerve, C5-C7. B. Vagus nerve, CNX. C. Greater splanchnic nerve, T5-T9. D. Right phrenic nerve, C3-C5. E. Femoral nerve, L2-L4. All right, I think I gave you guys enough time here. I'm going to move on to see what the correct answer is and what the reasoning behind it is. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, moving on now. Sensory innervation of the liver is primarily provided by the right phrenic nerve, originating from the C3-C5 spinal nerve roots. This nerve can transmit pain signals from the liver, which may be perceived in the right shoulder due to referred pain. Therefore, the correct answer is D. Right phrenic nerve, C3-C5. All right, let's go ahead and see why the other answer choices are incorrect. The incorrect choices can be explained as follows. A. Left phrenic nerve, C5-C7. The left phrenic nerve does not innervate the liver. B. Vagus nerve, CNX. The vagus nerve provides parasympathetic innervation to the liver, but is not involved in sensory innervation. C. Greater splanchnic nerve, T5-T9. The greater splanchnic nerve contributes sympathetic innervation to the celiac plexus, but is not responsible for sensory innervation of the liver. E. Femoral nerve, L2-L4. The femoral nerve primarily innervates the anterior thigh and leg, not the liver. All right, now that we have covered this question, let's move on to look at the next question. Which of the following statements regarding portal hypertension and its implications is correct? A. Portal hypertension rarely leads to enlargement of the spleen. B. Congestive enlargement of the spleen is unrelated to portal systemic anastomoses. C. The list of portal systemic anastomoses is insignificant in understanding portal hypertension. D. Enlargement of portal systemic connections does not correlate with congestive enlargement of the spleen. E. A portacaval shunt may involve an anastomosis of the splenic vein to the left renal vein post-splenectomy. All right, I think I gave you guys enough time here. I'm going to move on to see what the correct answer is and what the reasoning behind it is. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, moving on now. In the treatment of portal hypertension, a portacaval shunt may be performed to alleviate the pressure in the portal system. This procedure often involves creating an anastomosis between the splenic vein and the left renal vein following splenectomy. This shunt diverts blood flow away from the portal system, reducing portal hypertension. Therefore, the correct answer is E. A portacaval shunt may involve an anastomosis of the splenic vein to the left renal vein post-splenectomy. All right, let's go ahead and see why the other answer choices are incorrect. The incorrect choices can be explained as follows. A. Portal hypertension commonly leads to enlargement of the spleen due to increased pressure in the portal vein system. B. Congestive enlargement of the spleen is closely related to portal systemic anastomoses, as increased pressure in the portal vein system can lead to dilation of these connections. C. Understanding the list of portal systemic anastomoses is crucial in managing portal hypertension, as these connections provide alternative pathways for blood flow in the presence of portal hypertension. D. Enlargement of portal systemic connections often coincides with congestive enlargement of the spleen, as both are consequences of increased pressure in the portal vein system. All right, now that we have covered this question, let's move on to look at the next question. Which of the following statements accurately describes the consequences of portal hypertension and the associated portal systemic anastomoses? A. Portal hypertension results in increased forward blood flow within the portal system due to the absence of valves. B. Portal systemic anastomoses primarily occur between the hepatic artery and the portal vein. C. Esophageal varices, a caput medusae, and internal hemorrhoids are manifestations of portal hypertension due to decreased blood flow. D. Retrograde blood flow in portal hypertension utilizes anastomoses to reach the renal system. E. Dilatation of esophageal veins, thoracoepigastric veins, and rectal veins is a consequence of portal hypertension. All right, I think I gave you guys enough time here. I'm going to move on to see what the correct answer is and what the reasoning behind it is. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, moving on now. Portal hypertension leads to increased pressure in the portal vein system, resulting in retrograde blood flow through portal systemic anastomoses. Key sites for these anastomoses include the esophageal veins, thoracoepigastric veins, and rectal veins. Dilatation of these vessels may manifest as esophageal varices, a caput medusae, and internal hemorrhoids, which are common complications of portal hypertension. Therefore, the correct answer is E. Dilatation of esophageal veins, thoracoepigastric veins, and rectal veins is a consequence of portal hypertension. All right, let's go ahead and see why the other answer choices are incorrect. The incorrect choices can be explained as follows. A. Portal hypertension typically leads to increased pressure and retrograde blood flow within the portal system, not forward blood flow. B. Portal systemic anastomoses occur between the portal vein and systemic veins, not between the hepatic artery and portal vein. C. Esophageal varices, a caput medusae, and internal hemorrhoids are manifestations of portal hypertension due to increased, not decreased, blood flow. D. Retrograde blood flow in portal hypertension utilizes anastomoses to reach the caval, not renal system. All right, guys, that is all I have for the video today. As always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. for more videos like this if they are beneficial to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to type them up in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, this is FixerMed signing off. Be sure to have a great day, everyone. Good luck studying as always, and goodbye.